On previous videos, I showed you how to create a form and design the flow of a process on our development tool, Workflow Studio. Today, we'll take a closer look at the next step, which is submitting a form to trigger that workflow. I'll be using the example of the expense declaration. So right now you can see that I'm creating a new expense, that I'm going to be adding a new expense. So in this case, what we can do is select the type of the expense. It can be transportation, food, housing, whatever we want to. We can say that it was $30 for a train ticket, for example, and we can add a receipt or the bill if we have it. We can click OK, and then that item, that expense detail will appear on that table. We can also add notes, and that's basically all we have to enter here because the requester, the email address, is going to come automatically since it's your user information. So we can click on send, and this workflow process is going to start. So right now what you can see is the flow history that we started the process, it was sent, and now we're waiting for a manager to approve this process. So right now I am switching users. I'm logging in as Henry Scott so that you can see how he receives a notification, an approval that he has to complete. So by clicking on expenses, we can see that there is one more item in this list, and it's this form that we just submitted. I'll go ahead and approve this expense. And as you see, there is one more person that has to approve the expense. So right now I am signing in with the last user, and I'll be following the same steps. I'll go to the expenses, I'll find the new expense to approve, and I'll click on approve. So this way we finish that workflow. And if I log in now with the initial user, I'll be able to see that there is a notification saying that the expense was approved. That concludes the expense declaration example, but of course we can leverage eBA's workflow capabilities in many different scenarios, such as accounts payable or accounts receivable automation, where the workflow process is triggered automatically with every new invoice or delivery note.